Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to do a 200% showcase of basically the whole Ginyu team. I figured rather than do individual videos on each unit, they're all going to be like pretty much on the same setup anyways, so we're going to try to just highlight all of these units together. So this is going to be my first ever quad showcase. We're going to be showcasing 4 units in this video. So we're going to be doing this AGL Ginyu, we're going to look at his 2 banner units, and then we're also going to do the physical battlefield LR Ginyu, who is actually quite good. So I'm just going to very quickly try to go through the passives, because I know it's a lot. Basically, this Ginyu is a Terrifying Conqueror's Planet Namek Saga 170 lead, and then if it's also Space Traveling Warriors, it's a 200% lead, which is very good. He stacks defense infinitely, which makes him ridiculous in this form. He gets attack and defense 180 plus another 50 while performing a super. The 50% on super is quite significant in this team because it has a ton of support units. So it's not going to be uncommon for this guy to be like triple supported on some turns, including himself. He has a support passive built in within himself. So he gets really amplified by that. So that's really good. He has he gets a guaranteed additional, has a medium chance of being a super. And then he gets another 10% attack and defense per Ginyu Force on the team up to 50%. So basically, he's just got an additional 50% attack and defense if you're running him on his own team, right? And then Ginyu Force allies get attack and defense 30%, and he has attacks effective against all types as long as there's another Ginyu Force on the team. So he's pretty bonkers. He's like attacks effective against all types while stacking defense, while supporting. Very good as a leader for his own team, right? Now, as a leader for non-Ginyu, it's not as good, but I still think it's cool that we have a 200% option to run, right? Then he has the option to body change into Goku. This is after 4 turns when his HP is 70% or less. Now, in this form, he stops stacking defense, but he starts stacking attack, which means he's going to get pretty nutty on attack. Part of the reason why this guy is so good for Red Zone is because in this transformation, he does a 59% heal. So once again, as an active skill, you can kind of turn this on when you want to, when you need it late in the game, after his defense is stacked for a while, which is really good. And then he gets attack and defense 200% plus another 50 while performing a super. Launches an additional, has a medium chance of becoming a super. He gets the 10% attack and defense for each, or actually, it's attack and defense 10% up to 50. Chance of performing a crit and chance of evading plus 10% up to 50 with each attack performed. So after 5 attacks, he's got 50% extra attack and defense, 50% evade chance, and 50% crit, which is absolutely ridiculous. And then if you have a Jeice on the team, he has a high chance to have Scouter, which is absolutely crazy. Now, the bad part about the high chance to Scouter is that when it doesn't work, like if you see no super attacks, you still don't know if you're safe, because you don't know if the Scouter activated and he's showing none, or if just the Scouter didn't activate and they are supering and you don't know, right? So the only time his Scouter is really notable is when you see a super attack. That means that the chance for the Scouter to work hit, and then an enemy is also supering, which can help you, right? This unit, by the way, just screams additionals. Like, go full all-in additionals because he stacks defense, he stacks attack, he builds up by attacking in a second form, so you want additionals to do that more often. And he has built-in crit and evasion anyways, so I would go as much additional on this guy as possible. Mine is only at 55% and very lowly link leveled, so that's kind of where we're going to see him. We're also going to take a look at this physical LR Ginyu, and these guys are a beast. Their leader skill is significant for Battlefield. It's just an all types 120 lead with 3 key, which is good for Battlefield. On 12 key, they raise attack and defense for 1 turn and does Colossal. Their 18 key, though, is crazy, because they raise attack and defense for 1 turn, do Mega Colossal, but they raise allies' attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn. So they add a support passive if they attack first. And then his passive is key +2, attack and defense 77%. An additional attack and defense 10% per Ginyu Force on the team up to 50, so they're going to get that 50%. All allies key 3 and attack and defense 30. He randomly changes key spheres to Rainbow if there's another Ginyu Force category ally on the team. So this dude is supporting 3 key, 30% attack and defense to all allies. So they're good outside the Ginyu Force. It's just they get the orb changing if you're with Ginyu Force. But this unit, part of the reason I think people regard them as the best free-to-play, they're just good on any extreme team because of what they can do to support and the numbers that they're going to put up, right? So they're pretty crazy. Then we're going to take a look at Guldo and Recoome here. I would say these are the better. This is the better of the two banner units, but Jeice and Burter, they're crazy too. These guys are basically defensive tanks with a lot of good like super battle road utility. So on super attack, they raise attack and defense for 1 turn, do supreme damage, and lower attack and defense, right? So lowering that attack is very good, and then they raise attack and defense also. And then they get attack and defense 180, plus an additional attack and defense 10% with each attack received up to 50. So they kind of want to get hit a lot, right? They have a high chance to guard, which doesn't matter because of a part in their passive later on that's even better. They get an additional defense plus 50% within the same turn after guarding. They seal the enemy super attack. Now, if you have a Ginyu attacking in the same turn, they actually guarantee guard, and they have a high chance to stun the enemy. So if you're running this team with Ginyu, which is or this unit with the Ginyu, which is basically how you want to use them, they're going to be guaranteed guarding. They're going to have a high chance to stun. They're going to guarantee seal, which is ridiculous for Super Battle Road, right? They're going to get the additional defense plus 50 after getting hit the first time no matter what. So a guaranteed guard and the amount of defense they're going to have after building up, like they're like a defensive wall. They're going to be crazy. I got this unit at 79%, and it's kind of crazy how this happened. And you can see my equips. I went like this tight defense. So this orb here with like Goku with his arms crossed, basically it increases a unit's defense when they're guarding. So I love giving this to units that have guaranteed guard. So I gave him that. I gave him a little bit of dodge just to make him a little bit more defensively, just a little bit more defensively valuable, just have that chance to dodge once in a while. And I put a big fat defense level 5 on him as well. I really focused on defense with this unit. But yeah, they're going to be crazy good, right? Just the amount of defense. But the story of how I got these guys. So I did just tickets and then like the discount multis. And I got 1 copy of Ginyu and I got 1 copy of Jeice and Burter, right? And that was exactly what I didn't want to happen, because it's like, oh man, now I'm going to be tempted to go back in to complete the set. So I did 1. I wasn't going to do any stone like normal cost multis. I did 1 50 stone multi to try to get Recoome and Guldo. And I pulled 3 copies on 1 multi. Absolutely crazy. 3 copies on 1 multi. So all of a sudden I got these guys at 79%. Pretty wild. I did post a screenshot to my like YouTube post and on my Twitter. So if you guys want to see that screenshot for proof, it's legit. There they are, 79%. And then Jeice and Burter, and as crazy as it sounds, I think they're actually underrated because everyone talks about Recoome and Guldo, but these guys to me are just as valuable. Like, they're crazy. I mean, they don't have the defensive viability, but what they're doing for the team is insane. So they raise attack and defense for 1 turn and do supreme damage. They have attack and defense 150. They have a medium chance of launching an additional super, which is good. They have an additional attack and defense plus 10 with each attack performed. So giving this guy more additionals to help them build it up quicker is good. But they just have an unconditional high chance to evade. So that's a 50% dodge chance, which is very good. And then space traveling warriors get 3 key and 30% attack and defense. And then all allies another 30% attack and defense if there is a Ginyu in the same turn. Which means if you're running these guys with Ginyu like you should, they're a 3 key 60% attack and defense support, which to me is absolutely wild. And the fact that they have that dodge chance is really good. I see these guys as a really good like slot 3 floating unit, but you could potentially use them as a slot 1 unit if you really want to bank on that dodge. That can get a little bit dicey at only 50%, but 60% support, dude, like you cannot underrate that. They're wild. Very, very good. And they're very low link leveled as well. So, all right, let's hop in. So this first turn here, we've got AGL Ginyu, 4 links active, and we've got physical Ginyu, 5 links active. My physical Ginyu is full level 10 links, by the way. AGL Ginyu here starting off at 177k defense, which isn't crazy. But remember, he is stacking defense, and I think he's going to stack pretty quick. And then physical Ginyu here, they're sitting at 255k defense, and they're going to be raising defense on super. And when we do 18 key, they're going to give another attack and defense 30%. So their defense is actually be looking really good after supering. And then the tech Ginyu on the end, he's the only like outdated unit, but he's getting his ZZ and JP really soon. So I'm throwing him on here mainly for the linking, and he does support as well. So yeah, 78k there like right away. Like that's the only way this Ginyu really takes a ton of damage. 4.2, not the worst at 55%. And considering how defensive this unit is going to be, is actually pretty good. All right, let's see here. All right, so let's see. I want to see what the physical Ginyu does here. 7 mil, you guys. Dude, free-to-play LR just spat out a 7 mil attack stat. Dang, that physical Ginyu's good. He's going to steal the show, I think. Wow. That's a really good support unit. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we definitely need... I think, to me, Recoome and Guldo, they're the on-rotation unit, and I want them to get hit a lot. So I'm going to throw them here in slot 1 right away. So, dude, look at this. We're just starting off. They're 253k defense. Turn 1, start of turn with guaranteed guard. And remember, they have 50% defense that they need to stack from getting hit yet. And they get defense on super. This is why people go crazy for Recoome and Guldo. They are, like, unstoppable. Once again, like, the only chance he would have to take damage is turn 1, slot 1 super before he attacks. But after this, he's going to be, like, ridiculous. And then we'll keep the friend Ginyu on rotation. And then Jeice and Burter, they're 150k defense, right? But they still raise defense on super, and they have all that dodge chance, and they're supporting like crazy, right? So, and they need to get a bunch of attacks to build up. I guess I could have left them on rotation together, because they do link really well together to kind of for the showcase setting. But we'll just see how this goes. So 1, 2... I think we took like three hits there. So 2.7 mil attack stat. Not the craziest, but this is really meant to be a defensive unit, right? And they are worth keeping on rotation because of all the tanking they're going to be able to do. So we're up to almost 3 mil here. This is a 79% unit. We just got the additional super, so very good there. And then Ginyu at 4.6 on the friend unit. Yeah, I'm actually like quite impressed so far. This is going to be a very fun team. For like very non-hype characters, this is how you do it. You just make them ridiculous together. All right, so I've got the STRJ, so we're not taking... Oh, we are taking a super. Okay, well, should we test the waters here with AGL Ginyu and intentionally take a type disadvantage? Actually, I want to see physical Ginyu tank, because he's got 248k defense. We're going to let physical Ginyu tank this one. I'm actually worried about physical Ginyu one-shotting here, but we'll see. But like almost every unit, I think literally other than the Recoome and Guldo, every unit on this team is supporting. So here we are at 6 mil. And keep in mind, putting this unit in slot 1 means they're supporting the rest of the rotation now on that 18 key super. All right, what are we going to take here? Probably double digits. Okay, 28k is not bad. Not bad at all. And then, yeah, this Ginyu just floating in like the 4 mil attack range is fine, considering he's supporting and he's stacking defense, right? Now, when we get to Goku Ginyu, that's when we're going to see the big fat attack numbers, right? Yeah, this is pretty fun. I do have to be careful for, like, STR Jeice and then the Tech Ginyu Force. Those are the ones I got to worry about, like, dying on. So I just have to be really careful on those turns. All right, we're going to let Recoome and Guldo go crazy and tank here. Yeah, 320 start of turn defense. Once again... They get defense on super, and they have like 2 more hits. So I think after this turn, they're going to be fully built up. And you can see it's not taking us very long to build them up. The friend Ginyu, by the way, is already up to 300k defense after supering 1 time. So yeah, I think the Ginyu team is just going to make mincemeat of this legendary Vegeta event. So about 3 mil is where the Guldo and Recoome are sitting. Fully built up. So I'll take that considering how defensive of a wall they are, for sure. They're definitely meant to be an on-rotation unit here. Okay, so we've had physical Ginyu float around for a while, so let's let physical Ginyu take a break. We're going to get Jeice and Burter on rotation because we need to get them built up a little bit. So, because they build up on attack, so we got to get them attacking. So AGL Ginyu here is at 350k defense. I don't think they're going to one-shot the Vegeta, so we'll let them go like that. We'll let Jeice and Burter do that, and then physical Ginyu will do that. Okay. Physical Ginyu, even on the end, I think after super, I think he's going to be okay. Even with type disadvantage, I think he'll be okay there. Really like that physical Ginyu. They are good. All right, so AGL Ginyu getting a double stack here, which is good. This Ginyu actually can triple super, and mine can even do that at 55%. Because I did put some equips on him, and then he's got, or because he's AGL, he has 5 built-in additional, right? So it's a very low chance, but he can. So not a crazy attack stat from Jeice and Burter, and we're not getting any dodges either. So That's with that 50%. You do have to be careful. And then about 5.7 from our LR here. I mean, dude, this free-to-play LR is just putting up non-stop, like, really good attack stats. They're definitely good enough to run on rotation if you want to, and they're also good to float. So, I know it costs like 600,000 battlefield medals. It's worth every penny. Worth every single one. They are so good. So sure, Recoome and Guldo, 359k starter turn defense. They're going to be pretty unstoppable here. AGL Ginyu. This is the friend AGL Ginyu. 300k defense, okay? But I think they may have gotten their defense lowered at some point. So I feel like it should be higher than that. Alright, let's see what we got here. So yeah, so Recoome and Guldo, they're settling in at about 3 mil. Which, like I said, for what they're doing, I'll definitely take that all day. So between this Ginyu team and then me having like the AGL Cell team rainbowed and that STR Goku Gohan team with the leader rainbowed, I think I'm going to be able to handle Red Zone just fine. So it'll be fun to get those Red Zone videos out. Okay. This turn could be quite dangerous, actually, for my Tech Ginyu. Because he's got type disadvantage. If that happens to be a super, it's going to sting. But, I mean, look at that. That Tech Ginyu, 166k defense. He doesn't stack on super, though, does he? No, he does not. So his defense isn't the craziest. But if he stacked a little bit on super, he'd be a lot better. But remember, this is a pre-Easy A Tech Ginyu. Alright, so we're going to let AGL Ginyu kind of do his thing here in slot 1. So what are we at defensively here? Yeah, 500k defense. Now he's getting to the point of basically unkillable. And so pretty much, as soon as I get down to that 70% range, we'll go ahead and get my Ginyu transformed. They're definitely going to have to tag like my Jeice or my Tech Ginyu or this Jeice and Burter unit. Those are the ones that are going to have to get tagged to really do enough damage to me. Because now this Ginyu is going to be getting too tanky. Alright, yeah, like 2 mil. And these guys are only 55%, by the way. Alright, this could hurt. Are they going to dodge? Yep, they dodged out. So, they're dodging coming through there, right? We got 2 out of the 3. So, that's nice to see that come through. Was that 3 mil for these guys? Non-easy aid? That's pretty good. Oh, okay, we took 100k normal there. So, yeah, super would have definitely stung. What I'll probably try to do is on a turn with STR Jeice, if I can see a super, I'll maybe try to strategically position where I can take some damage, which I think will be on the next turn. Yeah, I mean, dude, Guldo and Recoome sitting at 350k defense with guaranteed guard and getting more defense on super, like, that's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Alright. And I know I'm not doing myself favors by healing up here, but I'm just going to run this naturally. Eventually, we're going to take some damage. And then we got that chance dodge there, too. I mean, dodge could be bad on them because you do want them to actually get hit early. So I could regret that 5 dodge, but why not? It's not as bad as, like, you know, the STR Goku Gohan, where, like, if you miss, like, if you accidentally dodged during his, like, because he only has a 2-turn window to guard to get it guaranteed. Like, on that unit, you definitely don't want to put dodge on. Recoome and Guldo, I think you're fine putting a little dodge on if you want to. And then, yeah, physical Ginyu here, 5.5 mil. They're just fantastic. Great unit. What I might do eventually is, maybe the next time that turn comes around, I'll put them back on rotation instead of the friend Ginyu. Alright. Okay, so we have a super on the end. So here's the thing. I'm gonna do it like this, actually. I think Jeice, I don't think Jeice would take 500k. No, because he's easy aid. I'm gonna do this, and I'm actually gonna do a combination of one. Oh shoot! If I take the damage, I'm just gonna heal it back now. Well, that didn't work out. We'll see. I think I'm gonna take Vegeta out anyways, but I want to see how many dodges we get here. Okay, 2, 3. So we got 3 out of 4 dodges on the first half of it. I'm gonna like try to do a little. I'm gonna try to do as little damage as possible here. Well, let's let that go through. I actually might not heal up too much from this, so maybe, you know, as long as that super doesn't kill us on the end, we might be okay. Yep, dodge, dodge. Okay, so we dodged like all but one of those attacks, so that was actually pretty darn good. Let's see, is Ginyu gonna take him out though? Just about. I think Jeice will finish him off unless he dodges. All right, Jeice. Yeah, 2.8. That's not bad from Jeice being a support unit. There we go. Okay. We'll just keep rolling right on through. Well, we got 2 phases left, so we're going to have to take a shot here somewhere. Well, Tech Ginyu definitely could be taking a shot here. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put Tech Ginyu in the middle slot. I'm worried about... I don't know. We'll put him on the end. We'll just pray and hope that... Because I think he would take damage from normals here, potentially. So I just hope he doesn't, like, take a bunch of damage from normals and then get supered. Alright, I'm going to really pay attention to his attack stacks. I want to see what that Tech Ginyu's doing pre-EZA. I'm pretty sure I saw 3 mil earlier, but I could be wrong. Yeah, 3.1. So remember, Recoome and Guldo, they're not only getting defense on super, but they get defense after the first time they get hit. So their defense right now was what 350k starter turn. They got 50% of that for being hit. So they're like well over 500, maybe 600k defense after super with guard. Like they're looking like that STR Gohan is what they're looking like. It is actually kind of crazy how good they are for a banner unit. Just wild. Just wild. I'm excited my summons went so well too, because now I can just I'm holding every stone until anniversary. Yeah, about 3 mil for these guys pre-EZA is not bad. Dude, they're gonna be like the physical Ginyu. If these guys are as good, if not better than the physical Ginyu, it's gonna be crazy. Because these guys are also a support unit, and they're gonna be spitting out what 6-7 mil attack stats after their EZA. Ooh, I'll take these 80k normals. Yeah. All right, we are in range. Yes, we are in range. Let's get it done. All right, we're doing this. Do I want to leave physical Ginyu? I kind of do, but let's stay with the Jeice Burter package here. We're actually linking up pretty good there. Okay, so 529k defense. So now we're not stacking defense, but we're stacking attack. So now our attack numbers are going to get crazy. And then notice how we got the heal from it as well. So now we're full healed. Dude, this turn's going to do some crazy damage between my slot 1 and my slot 3. Okay, so 3.7, right? Not insane, but we're stacking attack. And I do believe he stacks fairly quickly. If we get an additional here, we should see a decent jump. Yeah, 4.2. So he is jumping quickly. So if you, like, yeah, he's going to be building up attack pretty quick. And once again, this is a 55%. And now he's got, like, he's building up that crit chance as well. So at 55%, this unit's looking pretty good. This probably won't hurt. 500k defense? Yeah, double digits. And then about 2 mil for these guys. I haven't been counting. I'm not sure if these guys are even fully built up yet. Okay, and then 2.2. Yeah, I don't think they're fully built up yet. Well, I think they have a 1-turn stack also, though. So that could have just been from their 1-turn stack. Okay, and then dodge. Yep. Dodge. Yeah, they're dodging quite a bit, actually. And then 5.2 for these guys. Just wild. Just wild. Yeah, this Ginyu team is fun. I really hope they do this for Bardock. Like, Bardock needs a really going... Because could you imagine a celebration with, like, a new really good Dokkanfest Bardock, and then they EZA the AGL one, and then, like, the Team Bardock. So the Team Bardock is actually getting an EZA, but then, like, the Int LR Team Bardock gets an EZA. Like, that could be pretty good, right? Okay, so no supers coming this turn. So, yeah, Recoome and Guldo, they can just sit here and tank it. Like, we're taking 0 damage this turn. Because Friend Ginyu is chilling at 500k defense. Recoome and Guldo are chilling with guard in, like, ridiculous defense. So that's 359k. Now 59% back, or 50% back, plus another defense. I think it's a 30% defense raise on super here. So somebody can math that out for me, but it's high. It's got to be 600k defense. Like some ridiculous number. Maybe even 700k defense. Alright, well, we got to finish this Legendary Vegeta out. I want to see now my Ginyu Goku here. Actually, do they link like crazy good with it? They do link really well with the tech one, actually. The nice thing is, so guess what happened here, guys? Our chance to foresee enemy super attacks just hit. So now I can put Goku Ginyu here in the front. I'm going to put them in the middle to get all 7 links. I'm actually going to leave this Tech Ginyu in the front here because they've got type advantage, so I think they're going to be fine from normals here. And we know we're not taking a super. So that's the beauty of the Scouter. The Scouter is hands down one of the best mechanics in the game. Like one of the most powerful mechanics in the game. Okay, so we're taking a little bit from normals, but we're fine. So that's the advantage we have, right? Dude, that was a 12 key super at 2.4. That's the advantage we have with Scouters. You can do things like put that Tech Ginyu in slot 1. 5.5, yeah, so we're building up quite rapidly because you remember, he was 3.5 the first attack. Give me an additional. And he's critting now too because he's getting that crit chance per attack, right? This should tank. He might still take damage though because 500k might not be enough to double. Yeah, even like 500 plus k isn't enough to double digit that, but we're fine. And that's the thing with this Ginyu, you don't have to transform, right? So you can just sit and stack defense for days. He's kind of like Tech Ultimate Gohan that way, right? Where like you Tech Ultimate Gohan, you usually just don't even transform him. And then this one, you just mainly you're going to do it when you want that heal, and then you'll just start stacking attack and be a beast at the end of a hard event. So yeah, very, very good here. Let's take a couple more turns, try to finish off this Vegeta. If you want my advice whether to summon or not, I would say for the average player, no, do not do that. Because of Anniversary coming up. Okay, I kind of like this setup here. Physical Ginyu definitely could get us killed. If we die, that's fine. Like, I totally... Once again, I'm no iteming this. So, obviously, I could just use an item right now and be fine. But I'm not going to do that. Here's the thing, too, with Recoome and Guldo. Is now, they are type disadvantage. But because they have that guard, they can just tank this like a boss. Like, they're taking nothing. I kind of hope they take a Final Flash here. Because it's going to be double digits. I can almost guarantee you it's going to be double digits here if they take a Final Flash. Give me a Final Flash. Nope, he did not. Okay. We could be in trouble if we take a Final Flash on Physical Ginyu, but because this is a 200% team, we have a lot of hit points. I think we're, what? Yeah, nearly 600k hit points, so not too shabby. And then, yeah, 5 mil for this guy, so looking very good. Alright, we got this Vegeta just over halfway dead, so it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm actually curious on my Ginyu Goku how much damage. Alright, here's the thing. So we're actually not taking any supers here. So I'm going to put Jeice in the middle slot maybe. No, I got to get all the links. So we'll let Jeice sit on the end. He is going to take a lot of damage from normals, but because I know there's not a super coming, I can risk it. Now, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if Jeice took like 100k normals here. So there actually is still a chance we could die, but that's fine. We'll just see what happens here. But yeah, Jeice with type disadvantage and not a crazy defense. He's going to take damage from normal. So yeah, 5.4. Let's keep that attack stacking like a boss. And then once again, this is a 55% Ginyu like level 1 links, right? So you imagine this Ginyu like level 10 links and then like 79% to rainbowed. He's getting up to like 7-8 mil attack stats pretty quickly, I would think. Because his links are quite powerful, because they're like these weird Ginyu links that are rare, but now they've made it so that the team actually encompasses those, and so you're getting those like Ginyu Force links and things that are really, really powerful. Alright, yeah, I think we got... Yeah, this might wrap it up, actually, unless he dodges. I'm pretty sure... Yep, he can dodge. Dang it! So now, unless Jeice crits here, we're going to take the risk of dying. Alright, Jeice, how much damage are you taking from normals? Oh, only 36k. We're fine. We're fine. Actually, we might get low enough that we can just transform with the other Ginyu. Nope, not quite. Alright, well, this should be easy to finish off here. So let's... Yeah, I mean, we got to let this Recoome and Guldo tank. I want to see them take a Final Flash, like, so bad. 379k defense this turn. Alright, and this should wrap it up. So let me know what you guys are all thinking about this Ginyu. I really don't think you should summon if you're a free-to-play player. You definitely want to save every stone you can for the anniversary. The other thing is odds are a lot of you did summon for Cell and Goku, and if you have either one of those leader skills, you can probably build a team to beat Red Zone. So you don't need to have the Ginyu. Oh, wait! Let's see what we take here. This is Recoome and Guldo, right? Yep. Okay, 100k wasn't double digits, but dude, that Final Flash hit so hard. And he's a type disadvantage unit that tanked it for 100k because he has guard and his defense is crazy. So there you go, guys. The power. I feel like we showcased everyone very well in this video. Really got a good feel. I know that Jeice and Burter, they're more just kind of floating there as a support, but we saw them dodge like a lot. Their damage and defense isn't overwhelming, but they've got the dodge, and that 60% support, man, is very, very powerful. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this Ginyu squad. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.